Today we're going to be making a corner to corner square. To get started, you're going to need your yarn. Whatever hook goes along with your yarn, I'm going to be using a 5.5mm and a pair of scissors. So I have my yarn all caked up and ready to go. To start, we're going to make a slip knot and chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to make a double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we want to go into the bottom of that stitch, so we want to put the 2 loops on your hook. For all these starting blocks, that's how we're going to do it. So double crochet, same thing into the next stitch, go into the bottom and just make sure there's 2 loops on your hook. And into the last one, do the same thing, keeping 2 loops on your hook. This just makes these double crochets on the edge match more closely the double crochets in the center of your square. So that is our first row and our first block. So we'll chain 6 to start our next row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to do the same thing, every row starting the same way for your increases. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go into the bottom of that 4th chain and make a double crochet. And the same thing into the next stitch, double crochet. And the same thing into the next stitch here, double crochet. So that is our 2 blocks. Now to join, we flip our previous work up and we slip stitch into this chain 3 space. So slip stitch to join. Now we start our next block by chaining 3, 1, 2, and 3, and making 3 double crochets into this chain 3 space. 1, 2, and 3. So that is our round 2 finished. You'll notice also with your corner to corner, the first round has 1 block, and the second round has 2 blocks, and the third round will have 3, etc., etc. So to start our next round, we do the same way. We chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we are going to do our double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook, trying to keep 2 loops on our hook. Double crochet, and the same thing into the next 2 chain stitches. And our last one is here, 2 loops on the hook. Flip up our previous work and slip stitch to the chain 3 space to join. Chain 3 to start our block. 3 double crochets into the chain 3 space. Slip stitch to the next chain 3 space to join. Chain 3 to start our block, and 3 double crochets into our chain 3 space. 1, 2, and 3. Now we finished our 3rd row, 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to chain 6 to start our next row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to be making our double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and into the bottom part of that stitch to keep 2 of these loops on our hook. So our stitches match. 1, 2, and 3. Turn your previous work up slip stitch to the chain 3 space to join, and chain 3 to start your block. 3 double crochets into the chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch to the chain 3 space to join, chain 3 to start your block, and 3 double crochets into the chain 3 space. 1, 2, and 3. Slip stitch to the chain 3 space to join. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3 to start your block, and 3 double crochet into the chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3. So that is our 4th row, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because this tutorial, I want to keep it a bit short, we'll start our decreasing now to come back. So we'll have 4 it'll be a square of 4 blocks on each side. If you start if you start your decrease on a odd number of blocks, it will turn into a rectangle like so. So this one I did 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks on the one side and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the other, and then you get a little rectangle. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do, but be mindful that however many blocks you have on each side will be the size of your finished square or rectangle. So we're trying to make an actual square this time. So 4 on each side. So how to do this? You turn your work, and instead of doing your chain 6 like usual, we're just going to slip stitch up this one side, 1, 2, and then slip stitch into the chain 3 space. And now we're going to start our block like usual. So we did not add another block. And chain 3 to start your block, and 3 double crochets into this chain 3 space. 1, 2, and 3. Slip stitch to the next chain 3 space to join, and chain 3 to start your block. 3 double crochet into the chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch to join. Chain 3 to start your block, and 3 double crochet into the chain 3 space. 1, 2, and 3. Slip stitch to join. Now we're going to turn our work and slip stitch up to our chain, slip stitch up to our chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch into the space. Chain 3 to start our block. 3 double crochets into the chain 3 space. 2 and 3. Slip stitch to join. Chain 3 to start our block. 3 double crochets into the chain 3 space. Slip stitch to join. Turn our work. Slip stitch up to get to that chain 3 space, and slip stitch into the chain 3 space, and chain 3 to start your last block. 3 double crochet into the chain 3 space, and slip stitch to join. And there is our cute little block. Isn't that sweet? And it was so quick. So you can imagine how quick you can do a blanket or a shawl. You can make a lot of these and join them. You can change your colors halfway through or for each row, or you can do any sort of pattern you'd like and then join them to make a larger abstract pattern, or a geometric pattern, I should say. So there's lots you can do. So to finish your work, you're going to chain 1, cut your yarn, and pull your hook out with the yarn. And then just tug this down a little bit. And there's your cute block. So these ends you'll weave in. You can also block these on your block board if you have. We just use high density foam and barbecue skewers to just poke it down. Then whatever size you need, you can make your blocks that size. Leave them there for a couple days, works a treat. So I hope that gives you some great ideas for corner to corner. We'd love to see whatever you're making. You can find us on Instagram, Thimbles of Hope. Please tag us, love to see what you're up to. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Thanks for watching. Stay hooked.